Hello everyone. We have a lot of programs we run. So today we'll be doing on Success Empire. Okay, Success Empire, we've been discussing on the part of a champion, and today we'll be discussing on part 4, right? The part of a champion, part 4, and we are looking at the journey of self-discovery. The journey of self-discovery. The first thing I want you to note is champions know how to stay true to themselves. So in other words, I'm saying to you this morning, stay true to yourself. Stay true to yourself, okay? So champions are authentic, okay? There is no makeup, there is no, facade, there is no, makeup. Just be authentic. Your generation will celebrate you more when you are authentic, when you learn to be yourself, when you learn to express who you are in an authentic way. Do not try to, paint it, cut corner, or try to make up. No, there is nothing like that. Okay, you need to learn to embrace your unique strength, your unique strength, and of course your weaknesses. Okay, because everybody has strength and weakness. There's no human being that does not have that area of strength and that area of weakness. And when you try to portray to the public or portray to people that you don't have any weakness at all, that's going to be a challenge, because what it means is you are pretending, you are not real, you are not authentic. But just be who you are. Someone will accept you for who you are when the person is able to see your strength and your weaknesses. And what I usually say is, when you pay attention to that area of strength, it will eventually swallow your area of weaknesses. Okay, there's a scripture that just came to my mind, and that is Matthew chapter 13. Yeah, Matthew chapter 13. It talks about the man who went out to sow seed. The man went out and he was sowing seed. Some of the seed fell on a rocky ground. Some of the seeds fell on thorn bush. Some of the seeds fell on thorn bushes, rocks, and some just fell on ground that couldn't allow that seed to sprout. Only one set of those seeds fell on a good soil. Now the thing in my mind is this guy went out to sow. Nobody will take his seeds and intentionally go to waste them. This guy who went out to sow this seed, he was intentional, he was deliberate. But life situations caused him to fail on different soils, on different grounds, on different fronts. He was trying, but he was failing. He was trying, but he was failing. Only one aspect of his effort produced results. So that one that he planted that now fell on a good soil eventually produced results. But look at the thing. That area of success that he had swallowed up that area of weakness, that area of failure, that area that he struggled before now. Okay, before now, he was making effort, but his effort was shrouded in failure. Before now, he was making effort, he was planting his seeds, he was doing stuff, but it was not recognized, it was not obvious. It was full of challenges and difficulties and obstacles. Those seeds never produced. Those seeds never materialized. But he kept at it. He didn't withdraw because the other one fell on the rocky soil. He didn't withdraw because the other one fell on thorn bushes. He didn't withdraw. He kept doing it. He kept doing it until he finally landed in success. Now look at what happened. That area of success, those seeds that now produce, the Bible says some 30-fold, 60-fold, 100-fold. They swallowed up all those other periods of failure, periods of weaknesses, periods of challenges, periods where he was in obscurity, nobody observed, nobody noticed him, nobody knew him. So the idea is this: as long as you keep on, as long as you keep on keeping on, as long as you keep pushing on, one thing is sure: you will arrive at the place of success. If you concentrate on the area of your strength will swallow your weaknesses. Now, another story is, I think in the same chapter, this man went out to plant good seeds in his vineyard, and while men slept, the enemy came and sowed bad seeds, came and sowed tares or weeds. So now, when the wheat, the proper seed started germinating and growing, the other one, the weeds, the grasses also germinated and started growing alongside. So the servants of this man went to him and said, "Sir, we observed that you sowed good seed in your field. How come these tares? How come these weeds?" And the man said, "An enemy has done this." Now, I want you to observe this. An enemy has done this. Okay, these guys said, "Okay, sir, since this is the act of the enemy, permit us to go and undo what the enemies have done. Permit us to go and uproot what the enemy has done." But look at what the master answered. Look at what the man answered them. The man said, "No. Allow them to grow together until the day of harvest. Then when it is the day of harvest, I will now gather those weeds and burn them, then gather the wheat into my barn." Now look at it this way. This man knew that if they go pay attention, because the servants were not thinking the way the man was thinking, and this is the way champions think, and this is the way ordinary people think. Ordinary people focus on what the enemy is doing, but champions focus on what they are doing. All right. So the servants of this man said to him, "Let us go and undo what the enemies have done." But the man said, "If you focus on what the enemy has done, you're going to destroy what I have done. If you go to uproot what the enemy has done, you will as well hurt or undo what I have done." So how to think is focus on what I have done. What I have done, as long as you groom it, as long as you focus on this area of strength, it will swallow the area of weakness. What it means is the grass is not strong enough to undo what I have done. The wheat is strong on its own to grow and to overshadow the grass, the effect of the grass. Whatever the enemy has done has no much power to withstand the effect of what you are doing. All right. So if you pay attention and you continue to groom what you're doing, and you continue to groom that area of your strength, it will swallow and make a nonsense of the area of weakness. Now, the world is not going to celebrate your weakness. The world is going to celebrate your strength. So when your strength comes to the fore and swallows your weakness, then your world is going to celebrate you. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? The world is going to celebrate you because your strength has come to the fore. So all I'm saying, my friend, is stay true to yourself. Do not allow anything or anyone cow you out of who you are. You are authentic, so be authentic, be unique, embrace your uniqueness. Because if what you have is, if you do not need what you have, then God wouldn't have put it in you. You have what you have because that's what you need. Many times we are looking at what we don't have that will diminish what we have. You have to pay attention to what you have and grow that area of strength, grow that thing that you have, and then it will take care of what you don't have. Because I always say every human being is ignorant. And every human being is knowledgeable at something. When you are able to develop the area of your knowledge, it will take care of your area of ignorance. Everything you pay for in life, you're paying for ignorance. But if your level of knowledge, if one thing you know is taking care of you and paying that area of ignorance, then you don't have a challenge at all. Because you can't know everything. Okay, you cannot specialize in everything. Okay, so your area of knowledge should take care of your area of ignorance. When you go to medical doctor to observe you or to diagnose you and prescribe some drugs to you, you are just paying for your ignorance. When you consult a lawyer for anything, you are paying for ignorance. When you take your clothes to a tailor to design your clothes for you, you are paying for your ignorance because you don't know it. But what you know is funding those areas of your ignorance, and as long as you can fund it comfortably, then you are a success. So in other words, you are a teacher or you are a furniture maker and you don't know any of these other areas, but you are grooming this your business to the point that it can fund the areas of your ignorance. So you can go to the hospital and you pay, you can consult your lawyer and you pay, you can consult your fashion designer and you pay, so it's funding these areas that you don't know anything about. That's all right. So your area of strength should be able to take care of your area of weaknesses. So never compromise your values or your passion. So what are your values? What do you hold to the highest esteem in your life? What is it that you know that represents you or define you and you are not ready to compromise it? You've got to identify these values and hold true to it, because that is what is going to give definition to yourself and what you do. All right, so understand that true success comes from being true to yourself. True success comes from being true to yourself. It comes from being true to yourself. So champions have learned to be true to themselves. They are not trying to behave like every other person. You know, social media has made us to like who we are not and ignore who we are. So we have models on social media that we want to talk like, dress like, behave like, and we are ignoring our true self. You don't know that those people you are admiring paid attention to who they are. They have developed themselves, and now you can admire them and you want them to be your role model. It's because they paid attention to themselves. It's because they groomed themselves. Why are you ignoring yourself and you want to be like someone else? As long as you want to be someone else, you're going to lose your voice in the process. You're going to lose your identity in the process. Nobody's going to hear you. Nobody's going to know you. So pay attention to yourself. Groom yourself. Develop yourself. All right? Number two thing I want you to understand in this journey of self-discovery as the end route to becoming a champion is continuous growth. Continuous growth. Champions are lifelong learners. Champions are lifelong learners. They're constantly seeking new knowledge, seeking new skills, seeking new experiences on how to improve themselves, on how to groom themselves, how to become better versions of themselves. So as a champion or an aspiring champion, you've got to embrace continuous learning as a daily habit. Never you get satisfied with your current level of achievement that you stop learning to become more, because you are evolving. Every life is like an onion. Okay, there are layers upon layers of every life, of every destiny. So the layer that is exposed to the weather, it can even get hot, it can even get dried up because of the harshness of the weather. But excuse me, when you remove that layer, there is a fresh layer on the inside. Life is like the onion. So my friend, What you need to do is to keep on evolving, keep on evolving, keep on evolving. And what is going to help you to keep evolving is by learning. Keep learning. Always strive to improve. Don't get used to what you know, because the world is changing. The world is changing, and I can tell you today that the world changes every 24 hours. What it means is what you knew yesterday has expired today. If you do not upgrade and update yourself today, you are operating on an expired information. You are operating on an expired knowledge. So you have to keep learning. One of the things I've observed about champions in various fields of life is that they keep learning. I have oftentimes told people that when you meet a successful man or woman, there are two questions to ask. One is, please show me your library. And number two is, show me your contacts. Relationships, learning. These are the two basic things that make any man. So when you see someone who is succeeding, you've got to know what information is this person feeding on. All right? What learning, what knowledge is this person feeding on? And then you've got to know what kind of relationship this person is building. These are the two basic things that make for champions. So keep learning, keep improving, all right, and keep on growing. Number 3 is embrace the journey. The path of a champion is not a destination, it's a journey. We keep moving and keep traveling until we arrive, and you never know when you can arrive. So in other words, it's a journey that doesn't even have a destination until we take a bow of the out of the earth. As long as you are alive, every day you wake up and there is a breath in your nostrils, you've got to hit the street and keep on moving and keep on striving to improve yourself, and you just need to embrace this journey. It's a journey of constant growth and self-discovery. It's about the process, the challenges, the triumphs, and the lessons that we learn along the way. So keep learning, keep moving, keep advancing. Don't be stagnant. One thing I understand about life is, as long as you're on the move, you will certainly arrive at your destination. You will certainly arrive at your expectation. Don't be stagnant. Okay, don't be stereotyped. Don't be at one place. Just keep moving, keep advancing. If you miss opportunity and you are bemoaning the loss and you are regretting the loss, one thing I like you to understand is, as long as you're moving, you're going to meet another opportunity. When I was younger, I heard people say, there was this music, I've forgotten who sang that music. Was it Oliver the Cook or something? He said, opportunity comes but once. That's a lie. Opportunity doesn't come once. Opportunity is like a vehicle. It's on the move. So if you stand in one place and this vehicle passes you by, and you are flagging it, but it passed you by and you're like, you're regretting, you're bemoaning, and the vehicle is gone. Guess what? As long as you keep holding on, another vehicle is coming. Another vehicle is coming that will still take you to the same destination that you are going. So the first vehicle has passed you and you couldn't join. Wait a little longer. Another vehicle is coming that will still take you to your destination. Opportunity does not come once. Opportunity keep on coming, but they come dressed in different clothing. Many times you don't even identify that this is an opportunity, right? But if you are open, if you have your mind is open, and to learn, to improve, and to continue making improvement, you will continue to identify opportunities in your life. And I can tell you that if you look back right now, you're going to discover that there has been a lot of opportunities that have shown up in your life. Because it's not once. It doesn't come once. It keeps coming. So when I heard that music, and with so many things people kept saying, opportunity comes but once. So in my life as a growing child, when I miss a particular opportunity, I would lament, I would blame myself, I would regret, I would bemoan, because in my mind, I was remembering that ideology that opportunity comes but once. But as I kept on living life, and I discovered that that was not true. So now, I am more relaxed. I know that if I miss one, another is coming. So it's a journey, it's a lifetime journey. The path of a champion is not for the faint-hearted. You need to be strong-willed. You need to be strong-willed. You need to have the spirit of a lion. You need to have the spirit of a giant. Okay? You need to imbibe that spirit of courage. Courage. It's for the courageous. It's for the audacious. It's for the people who are not ready to take no as an answer. It's for the people who are not ready to quit no matter what. So you know that this is a lifetime journey and you are in it forever. You are in it for a long haul. So you are not ready to quit no matter what you face or no matter what faces you. So the reward is immeasurable. The reward is immeasurable. It requires courage, it requires resilience, it requires audacity, but the reward is immeasurable. You cannot measure it. Now, I want you to understand this. What dreams do you have? What is your aspirations in life? What are your inspirations? What are your ambitions? What are your dreams? What are your visions? How will it be? How are you going to enjoy life when you arrive at this place of your vision? Let that be your motivation. Okay? Now, you see yourself owning a house in a particular location in town. You see yourself drive a particular kind of car that is your dream car. You see yourself relate with a particular class of people. You see yourself doing a particular kind of business, and you see yourself making revenue of a particular amount of money per annum, and then you have set up these goals. Now you see yourself living the life as though you have acquired all of these things. When you see yourself living that life in your mind, in your imagination, go ahead and make it real. Go ahead and walk towards it. But in your mind, you're already there. And so you are moving to achieve what is already existing in your mind. That's a reward. So push for that reward. That reward is immeasurable. And you're going to enjoy life. Okay? You're going to enjoy life. I believe that this has transformed your way of understanding. And I'm asking you for something. Do something for me right now. And what you're going to do is click the like button, or make a comment of how this video has affected or impacted you, and then click the share button. Share this video right now, and let's get the information out there. Tag your friends, your family, and everyone in your contact, and let's keep going. All right? I'm looking forward to seeing you in another episode. Before then, I am saying to you, looking forward to welcoming you on the top. God bless you.